Freedom of Information Act. FOIA. BZWATCHDOG News Network.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BZWATCHDOG, and welcome back to the channel where sunlight is the best disinfectant and bad policing hates daylight. Now today's a good one. Now we're going to be watching Deputy Watson's body cam footage from last week. You know, the incident that was actually handled the way it's supposed to be handled until good old Ty Hardy comes barging in like he's allergic to common sense and policy. And let me be clear. Every single day, I'm getting more videos, more messages, and more receipts about Ty Hardy and the things he's connected to. I've already sent off requests to his previous departments, and trust me, we're just waiting to see what really crawls out of the file cabinet. In this footage, you'll see exactly what happened. A situation that was calm, controlled, and lawful, until a lying parent whose son started the altercation decides to spin a fairy tale. A mother who conveniently leaves out the part where her kid instigated it, and somehow Ty just eats it up like it's gospel. No protective order was ever granted. The girl went right back to the same mess, and surprise, surprise, and now here we are again. She's out on bond, and yes, she's still facing simple assault family violence. So buckle up, because facts don't care about feelings, body cams don't lie, and Ty Hardy clearly can't help himself when it comes to overstepping. So do me a favor, smash that like button, drop a comment, share this everywhere, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you're following over on Facebook as well. Let's roll the footage.
Sorry. Can I talk to you over here?
Yeah, of course. Okay.
Go down there by the
Can I
car.
grab some shoes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm the mother-in-law, or my granddaughter, Gracie.
Okay.
And somebody called me, and my son told me to come over here and check on her.
Okay.
So that's why we're here.
A whole bunch of people here.
I thought Kane was doing better.
Hey, we stick together.
Or do you want to come inside and we can talk?
Well, let me talk to her real quick, and then I'll
Because
talk to
I
you.
sat here and just watched what I didn't want to see either. And it
Okay.
wasn't just him.
Okay. All right. Well, let me talk to her.
Hey,
And,
come over and talk to me.
I need to take this call real fast.
Do you remember me whenever I worked at Hillsborough PD?
A little bit.
Okay.
You're a sheriff now.
Yeah. So what's going on? What are you and Kane arguing about?
You worked with him before, right?
Yeah.
It's just,
Is anger getting the best of him again?
I mean, he hasn't hit me or nothing tonight, and everything is just the yelling and getting in my face. It just, there's some, I work at the vet clinic, and there's just so much going on all day, every day, and I get tired and I get frustrated, and when he's just yelling and getting in my face, I just cannot do it.
Okay.
And his mom doesn't make anything any better.
Oh, I know.
She,
Trust me, I know.
like, and it's just,
So, what was the argument about tonight?
our dogs. We have 4 dogs, and he doesn't like one of them, and he treats it differently. I just, like, I work at a vet clinic. I don't agree with some things that he does or
Yeah.
says to them. Not
Understandable.
necessarily says, but
Yeah.
does.
The way he treats them.
Yeah.
I get that. I understand. Okay, so what can we do to resolve everything tonight?
I mean,
Because at the end of the day, y'all need to separate for the night.
yeah,
Because I'm not going to leave here and let him start punching on you.
right.
Because I know how his anger can get.
Yeah.
Right? So, do you have somewhere that you can go for the night, or does he have somewhere he can go for the night?
I mean, I'm sure he could go with his mom. I don't want to leave him here by himself with the dogs.
I understand
That's
that.
my main concern right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me go. What is his mom's name again?
Farrah.
Farrah, that's right. Let me go talk to Farrah real quick, and then see what she has to say, and then we'll go from there, okay?
Watson. Where's Gracie?
Right here.
Will you come here for a minute?
Yeah, hold on one
She
second.
just said that this girl here beat the shit out of a Copwatch. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, so she said that's what the argument was about. Is he doesn't like one of the dogs,
You're
and
not tired, because if you're tired,
uh,
y'all wouldn't be doing this shit. Because when
that's
I'm
why they
tired,
started
I come
arguing,
home
and he got in her face and screaming at her and stuff.
I don't have tails.
Alright.
So you must not
Yeah.
be tired.
So what was he doing to the dog?
Okay, she didn't say. Apparently the girl over here.
And not be running your mouth, screaming and hollering, acting ridiculous all the time. But it's what I say tonight. I've had enough. Can I talk to you inside?
Yeah.
And here we go again. This is the exact moment where the body cam mysteriously gets muted, blocked, and shoved into witness protection. Funny how that works. Now, while nobody's watching and nobody's listening, Kane's mother, Farah, suddenly turns into a one-woman intelligence agency, whispering stories, dropping secrets, and spinning a whole narrative off camera that somehow ends with this girl being the only one headed to jail. Because apparently when boys put hands on girls, the solution isn't accountability. It's mom stepping in to redirect the spotlight. Here's a pro tip for you. If you really want two people broken up and gone, maybe don't invite them right back into the same house like it's a sequel nobody asked for. But hey, A+ parenting, right? Block the camera, mute the mic, and let the story get rewritten in private. What the footage actually suggests is selective outrage, selective memory, and a whole lot of adult interference where it didn't belong. While the situation magically turns one-sided the moment the camera can't see. Sunlight's coming back on real soon, and when it does, these whispers don't age well.
Few moments later, a few inches later, 2 hours later, 1 eternity later.
I hope that you do.
Mom showed up in the middle of the argument. They're screaming at each other. He's following her towards the bedroom while he's screaming at her. She turns around and starts punching him in the face. So Mom says. I asked him about it. He's like, oh, she never touched me. I asked her about it. Nothing got physical. But Mom's saying that she saw her punch him in the face, and she's like, but she doesn't need to go to jail because I'm sure that he's done way worse to her. And then exactly what I asked him whenever I asked him about her punching him in the face, he's like, she hasn't done anything to me that I didn't deserve. I've done worse things to her. He's like, but she didn't touch me.
Talk to her.
Yep.
Drive her away from all them people.
Yeah. Hey, come over here and talk to me real quick. Okay. So walk me through everything that happened again.
So we're eating dinner at the couch, and all three of my dogs are running around outside, and then we had one in the kennel 'cause she's food aggressive. We just found out like yesterday.
Yeah.
And we're watching a movie, and he goes outside. I'm like, who's crying? So I pause the movie, and he's, I guess, spanking the dog. And then, so I just leave. I call his mom. She comes over. I'm sitting at, what is it, Family Dollar, Family General, whatever, in Whitney. She gets over here. My mom told me not to come back until his mom got here. So that's what I did. She got here. He's like, I think he's bipolar. But he's laying on the couch just smiling, laughing, like everything's fine. So, sorry, just lost. I go in my room. His mom's still in there just trying to talk to him. And then I go outside, check on the dog, make sure she's all fine and good. And then his mom comes outside, talks to me for a little bit, and then we go back inside. And I can't remember what was said. No, I was videoing, or I had my phone faced on the counter with my camera on, and he came over there, he grabbed my phone and acted like he was gonna throw it, but he didn't throw it. And then he gets in my face, starts screaming and yelling at me, and then we just going back and forth at it.
Okay. So at any point did you punch him?
I mean, I kind of, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Like,
Why?
Well, because he has
So
hit me in the past.
he has hit you in the past.
Yes.
Okay.
And so when he, he has his drug problem. So
Yeah.
there is times I get scared of him because of everything,
Yeah.
what he's done. So he got in my face, and I just kind of,
Slapped him.
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't punch him. They keep saying I didn't punch him.
Okay. So, whenever you punched him, or slapped him, how was he acting? Like, before you slapped him?
Before, he was already going crazy, like
Okay.
yelling in my face and calling me a whore and bitch and slut.
Okay.
And I mean, we were like face to face, like lips almost touching, yelling at each other, and then
Okay, so he kind of like jumped at
Yeah.
you. Okay. Well, that's understandable. So, told him the same thing. I mean, y'all need to separate
Yeah.
for the night. He doesn't want to, but at the end of the day, something else could happen, right? I mean, who's to say that we leave 5 minutes later, we're going to call back out here because he beat the shit out of you. You beat the shit out of him. Okay. So,
Have I hit him?
How many times did you?
Did I hit him?
Mhm.
It was just a slap.
How many?
Just once. Yeah, I did. First one I missed. Not
Okay.
too good.
So you tried to slap him the first time and then you missed and you were back slapped him again.
I mean, it was just.
Alright. Okay, give me just a few minins.
Okay.
You can go wait in that other car.
Can I go pee?
Yeah.
Or do I need to
Oh, you
wait?
can go. What's up? Here in just a little bit. We're almost done. Alright. Okay. Yeah, go. You can go ahead and go use the bathroom. What do you think? I think what was the way he's charging at her, screaming in her face and bucked at her, she had every right to slap him, back him up.
We gotta separate them.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
See if there's another car or something.
We gotta separate them. There's, we
I,
can't leave
I may have a place for her to go.
Huh?
She'll be able to go there.
Problem is she needs to go there and not come back.
She will come back.
Huh?
She will come back.
Then she'll go to jail. And we can tell her that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and play this shit with them. I gotta go.
Alright. Have a seat back up there. You're good. Nobody's going to jail. That's the thing. But y'all are separating for the night. There's no debating about it. Y'all are separating.
What if she came back in like an hour?
She goes to jail.
Bullshit.
Dead serious. Y'all need to stay separated for the night. Because she just flat out told me that she slapped you.
That she
But
what?
that she slapped you.
What the fuck, man?
But here's the thing. The way that everyone described it, you coming towards her, screaming at her, and then you buck to her. I mean, I'd slap you too.
I didn't
You know?
fucking do nothing. I was just yelling, talking shit.
Yeah, but I mean, look how much bigger you are than her.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of her.
She scares
No?
the shit out of me, man.
I get it. But y'all have to
That's my
separate.
mom, dude. She scares the fuck out of me.
What did you say?
I said, she's like you. She scares the fuck out of me.
Okay. Give me just a second. Let me talk to her real quick, okay? Okay. So here's the deal. Y'all need to separate for the night.
Okay.
Okay? And y'all need to stay away from each other for the entire night. Are you leaving? You're gonna go stay with family?
I don't give a shit.
I can.
You take the dogs with you.
We'll have 4 of them.
I'll come here and drive you to work.
I mean, it's fine. He can stay. He'll cry by it.
What?
Yeah, I mean, he'll go to bed. But here's the thing. If you come back here tonight, you will go to jail.
Okay.
Okay? So, grab what you need. And just for the night, I mean, you come back tomorrow, grab whatever else you need. If y'all, I mean, it's just Y'all need to stay away from each other for the night.
Okay.
Okay. So she's gonna go stay with family. But I'll while he's sitting out here on the porch, go grab whatever you need.
Okay.
Grab your ID for me too, okay?
I got her inside. I got her.
Kane, stay outside for me, okay? If he already got your information, now you're good. Huh?
What do I got to do?
For what?
I don't know, you told me to stay outside.
Just hang out here until she grabs her stuff and gets going.
Oh, that's what I just brought these.
Okay, we'll hand those to her whenever she walks out. Your last name is K-L-A-U-S, right? K-A-N-E?
January 1st, 2004.
Phone number? Okay. What's your phone number?
254-707-3316. Sorry, dude, I'm fucking tired.
No, I get it. I understand. I'm tired of shit too. But, look, at the end of the day, y'all are both adults. You both have past. You can't use that shit against each other. Right? You don't deserve to have it thrown in your face every day. And if it continues like this, y'all need to make the adult decision and y'all need to leave each other alone. Y'all need to call it quits before one of y'all ends up going to jail. Okay? You ain't gotta call me sir. I've known you since we were in fucking school. I know. But I mean, seems like you got your head screwed on a little bit more straight than the last time I talked to you.
Yeah, I finally got a fucking house and...
Yeah. You're doing good.
I got in fucking trouble with him, but...
I saw you got arrested for PI and unlawful carry.
Dude, I was fucking going home. And I don't even... Well, I mean, it was late as shit. And I was just talking with my buddy from my old work. Dude, I had to get away from all that shit. But I was talking with him. He's got a nice ass fucking camper now. He's doing his own thing. And... Dude, I didn't even think that bad, dude. This fucking gun was in my fucking car, and I was like, what the fuck? And I woke up, because I fell asleep, dude. I was already tired on my way home. And I woke up in the fucking front seat of the cop car, and I was like, oh my god. Like, I was just lost. I just woke up and shit, and I was like, what the fuck? And he said that, dude, Jesus saved my life, bro. That's just a straight up thing. It was like, from me to that post was my car from the tree. And I fucking, like, in the ditch off 930. That's a 70 mile an hour road.
Yeah.
Like, I could have been going 10 miles an hour or 7 miles an hour had the car stopped. He said that it was in drive. But then I'm confused. How did he get in my car? He's like, you know when you put cars in drive, they lock.
Yeah.
How did he get in there? But at the same time, I just, that's, I had a question for you. Be 100% honest with me.
What's up?
How much trouble do you think I'm going to get on that one? I think I'm going to start counting.
Well, that's a misdemeanor.
But it's a class A, though.
Yeah, it's a class A. But are you on paper right now? Or are you, before you got arrested, were you on paper?
I mean, all my probation and shit's done with. And,
Okay, so you're done with probation and everything.
Yes, yes.
It really just depends on how court goes, honestly. I couldn't tell you. I mean, really, your attitude and how honest you are.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. I should have fucked up. I shouldn't have been driving. I shouldn't even have a fucking... If I would have never even had the gun in my car, I would have just got a PI.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, I don't know, man. Honestly, if you got time, it would just be a county. It wouldn't be like state prison.
I've been wondering...
Who arrested you?
All this.
Yeah.
Quinn.
I hear you. Quinn did? When did that happen?
Weeks ago.
Oh, shit. Where were you at?
Fucking... Around 33 between Aquila and, or more like, yeah, Aquila and Whitney.
So, like, where 1534 is?
In a sense, yeah.
Like, going towards Lake Aquila?
I think so, like
Okay.
half-ass that area.
Yeah.
I went across the intersection and was passed out in the fucking ditch.
God.
That's embarrassing, dude. Everything's been going great,
Yeah.
and I chose to drive a fucking vehicle.
Yeah. You know what? The best thing that you can do to help yourself, leave the alcohol alone. You know? Because whenever you get drunk, you get dumb. Temple. There you go. Alright, you have any questions? Huh? Alright, have a good night.
I'm gonna see.
Yes, you can go to sleep. Alright, good talking to you. You keep your head up. Stay out of trouble. Alright?
I want them to go separate ways. That's what I want because I need peace and quiet in my life.
All right, I appreciate you talking with me. We'll figure it out.
What do you mean, figure it out?
I don't know. We're going to figure something out. We can't allow this to keep going on. Something's going to have to be done.
Here, I got.
Can you ask her how he's getting to work tomorrow? She's ignoring me, but she's the one that asked me to come here. Isn't that some shit? Can you ask her how he's getting to work tomorrow if I need to come get him and bring him to work?
What's her name?
She's ignoring me. She calls me to tell me come deal with it and then ignores me.
Her name's Gracie, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Gracie. Does she need to come pick him up for work tomorrow?
I mean,
Probably.
I can pick. I don't.
Well, no, we don't need that. That's the whole deal. Is y'all need to separate. Y'all don't need to be around each other. This is nonsense. And I'm telling you, I got half of mine just to go ahead and do it for you. And that's probably what we need to do. Probably what we need to do.
What's
As
that?
shitty as it is, that's what we need to do.
What are you gonna do?
Well, you know, I mean, you slapped him. You cannot put your hands on people. Okay, there's consequences for that. So that's the issue here. Is y'all can't be putting your hands on each other. We have a no nonsense policy. There's no tolerance for it in the state of Texas.
So if y'all can't stop putting your hands on each other, you don't need to be together.
No, well, that's
never gonna stop. It's never
Well,
gonna
period.
stop.
I've dealt with y'all for years.
Well, and that's it is. If we're dealing with it for years, then let's just Class C it and put the EPO in place, and let's just go that route. It's the safest route.
Okay.
It is what it is. You know, there's no doubt that both of y'all have faults on each side, but
Nobody need to go to jail.
Well, that's what's going to happen.
Well, they don't need that.
Yeah, it don't matter. It's assault family violence in the state of Texas, and this is an ongoing issue between the two.
Nobody's bleeding, nobody's cut, nobody's bruised.
I don't care.
They could have been playing around. You don't know. You wasn't here.
Oh, what about the dogs? What about the dogs that
What
got
about
beat?
Do what?
What about him beating on them dogs?
I mean,
That's what the fight was about. Her protecting her animals that he was beating.
I'll go to jail for it. It's
well,
fine.
that's not what it was
Let's
about.
run after it.
Can I grab my phone?
I'll grab it for you. Let's walk over here. I don't want Kane to see you go in handcuffs, so I know he's going to come out and act a fool. You're going to be fine. Listen to me. It's just a ticket, okay? Let's walk back here to my car. I'm telling you, it's just a ticket. You're fine. You're fine. Come on. You're all right. You're okay. Come on. I promise you're going to be all right. Let's walk right back here. Yeah, we're going to my car, okay? Do you want me to leave the keys here for Kane?
It's in the passenger or the driving door seat.
I'll go grab it. Here. Don't turn around for me. I'm sorry. Okay? You're alright. Just take a breath. Put your hands behind your back. Have a seat in here, okay? I'll be right back, all right?
And they can't do what they need to do. So the state of Texas has stepped in, and there's been enough people get killed. The state of Texas has stepped in and said that's enough. Any and all activity is automatic arrest.
What did you do with her?
She's in my car. She's going to jail for
Essentially, what
assault
she's
class C
gonna go
family
for is a
violence.
speeding ticket.
I mean,
It's a speeding ticket that she has to-
Let me go get trained.
no, don't go get Kane because he's going to come out here and he's going to end up going to jail too.
For what?
Because I know he's going to come over here and try and jump on us.
Guarantee he's gonna go to jail.
Farrah, don't go get Kane, I'm telling you. It's going to end up bad.
There's no doubt about it. But she's saying that she's gonna put her hands on it. And I can sit here and yell at you and scream at you all I want. Beating the dog? I mean, if she's got a video she wants to share of him beating the dog, we'd be happy to turn it over to our investigator.
They're taking her to jail.
She's going to jail for, it's just a ticket right now.
Why are you taking her to jail?
Because she slapped you.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
She just told us.
No, she didn't.
Well, she told us she did when she lied.
His face got a red spot on it. You should have a red spot on your face.
It don't matter.
That's how they're supposed to look at it.
That's not how we're supposed to look at
No,
it. I've been doing
whenever
this a long
she
time.
flat out tells me that she slapped him, that's assault by contact,
But
family
why did she
violence.
slap him?
She didn't hit me.
Because
Because they're both acting a fool.
because you were in her face yelling. But at the end of the day, I can sit here and yell at you all you want to. That don't give you the right to hit me.
She didn't hit me.
You can sit here and say that, buddy. I appreciate you standing up for your old lady.
She didn't hit me.
I appreciate it. But the problem is this is an ongoing issue between you and her. Enough where two families had to come together, meet in the middle to separate both of y'all. That's a problem. And if we don't intervene now, then one of y'all is going to end up doing something really stupid. And one of y'all is going to end up going to jail for a real long time. Because right now it's Class C misdemeanor. If you touch her and injure her, or she touches you and injures you, that's a Class A misdemeanor. And the state of Texas don't play no games with family violence. So tonight, there's not going to be a chance of her sneaking back over here and y'all getting in another argument. She's going to go with us. There's going to be an emergency protective order put in place. She's not going to be allowed to come back over here for 60 days. And that right there is how we're going to handle this.
This is what I've been trying to tell y'all, okay?
Is there any way that I can talk to her before she leaves?
No,
No.
we're not talking to her. I mean, the deal is, you know, we'll get in trouble if we don't. This is the way the state of Texas handles it, and if we don't act on it, then we will get in trouble. And I'm sorry. I don't know you well enough to lose my job over you.
Okay, and I told y'all to stop and stop and stop and stop, and y'all won't stop. Her parents are the ones that call the law.
No, ma'am. She's going for a Class C ticket. It's the same as a speeding ticket.
How is she supposed to get out?
Somebody can go get her out in the morning. She'll see the judge. The judge
Okay,
will
y'all
let
can't
her
be
out.
around each other. Do you understand that? 60 days.
If she comes within 500 feet of you, or if she comes within 500 feet of this residence, she's going to go to jail for a Class A misdemeanor. Yeah, it don't work that way. I'm telling you right now, if you violate that emergency protective order, y'all are going to have a lot deeper problems. Y'all take a 60-day break, get your shit together, and then after that, if y'all can be adults and get your shit together, it is what it is. It depends on the judge. Sometimes the judge will put a clause in there that she can have contact with you as long as it's non-threatening.
Do either of y'all know where
will be able
Gracie
to
put
have
her phone?
basic communication if the
No. She said it was in the car, but I don't see it anywhere in the car.
judge- I mean,
What are you
that's
looking
not-
for?
Her phone?
Huh?
What even about Christmas?
What about it?
There ain't going to be no Christmas.
She'll be out in the morning.
I know, but how am I supposed to see her for Christmas and stuff?
Brother, I'm here to tell you, y'all gonna have to learn how to act. Y'all gonna have to learn how to act.
Y'all do
And-
this. Both of y'all.
Here, come here real quick. Kane.
Kane, come here. There you go.
Just stand right there for me, please. We're good.
What are you doing? What's up?
We're required to document.
Here's the keys.
Use the 60-day break as a time to
Can I talk
figure it out on
Yeah.
both sides. Okay?
inside?
What do we need?
Figure it out so that maybe one day y'all can have
A few moments later. A few inches later. 2 hours later. 1 eternity later.
I was just gonna ask if Gracie's parents. Does Gracie's parents know?
Yeah, I'm just on the phone. What happened to my keys?
I'm gonna go ahead and head to jail. Put the seatbelt on you, okay? Okay. You all right? I mean, I know you're upset. So I understand, but here's the thing: we leave y'all too. You know just as well as I do, you're gonna come right back, and it's just gonna pop off again, and that's what we need to avoid, okay? Because one of y'all is going to end up going, instead of just a ticket, going to do some prison time. Yeah. And prison is a whole lot worse than just county jail. And you're just going for a night, for the rest of the night. Okay?
I gotta like do bail bonds and all that.
Well, you'll see the judge tomorrow. They'll tell you what your bond is, which, like I said, it's just a Class C misdemeanor. It's literally a ticket. That's it.
Is there what is that? Restraining order?
Emergency protective order.
Mm-hmm.
We will file for one. It's on the judge. It's up to the judge whether he decides to issue it or not. And they can go from anywhere from 60 to 90 days. Okay? But honestly, I think that's best for y'all.
Can I say bye to him?
No. Okay.
I'll be out at a traffic stop at this location.
We're going to go ahead and head down to the jail. Okay?
Robert Paul.
Get this over with.
9458.
Yes, I've got it. It's in the front seat. Okay? But we're going to go ahead and head down there, get this over with. That way you can get booked in and get out quicker. Okay? Right. Up. Temple. Farrah, how do you
ask her what she wants to do with the dog.
Hey, what do you want to do with the dogs? Do you want to leave them with Kane or? She said leave them with Kane.
But he's not going to be able to take care of them. So
Why?
does she want me to take? Because he works all the time, and they're going to be they're not even allowed to come out of the cages until he gets home.
I don't need them damn dogs.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't even know where I can take them.
I don't know.
How do you spell your last name?
MACHAC.
If I was you, I'd leave them dogs alone, because if you take them damn dogs, then inevitably somebody will decide to say that you stole them, and then we'll be working a case on you and trying to put you in jail. So I would just leave dogs alone. He's a grown man. He needs to figure out how to be a grown man. He can take care of them dogs. They got them dogs together. He can take care of the damn dogs, and if he can't take care of them and he abuses them, then he can go to jail too. I don't know what to say. I really don't. He's gonna have to grow up
They
and
both took
figure
on
out
that
how to be a man.
responsibility together. So she said she's good with leaving the dogs with Kane.
What about her getting her stuff? Like if she's not allowed to come here?
She can send a family member or somebody over here to come get it. If you have any problems, just call us.
All right, folks, that's the video. Deputy Watson tried to handle it the right way. Calm, professional, de-escalation. And then Ty Hardy rolls in like a walking policy violation with a badge and an allergy to sunlight. And wouldn't you know it, the exact moment things get spicy, the body cam goes muted, blocked, and shoved into witness protection. Because apparently in 2025, the new justice system is mute the mic, hide the lens, accept the fairy tale, and send somebody to jail. Real convenient. And here's my favorite part. Everybody keeps saying it's just a ticket. Like that's supposed to make it cute. Oh, don't worry, ma'am. It's just a ticket. That comes with cuffs, a ride, a judge, a bond, and an emergency protective order. Yeah, just a ticket. Like a free sample from Costco. Listen, sunlight is the best disinfectant. And some of these folks are out here acting like the camera is garlic and accountability is holy water. So if you enjoyed this episode of Texas, the Muted Edition, do me a favor. Smash that like button like Ty Hardy smashes the mute button when truth walks in the room. Drop a comment. Tell me what you saw because I know you heard what I heard until they conveniently made sure you didn't. Share this everywhere. Facebook, X, group chat. Send it to your auntie, your barber, your preacher, and the one cousin who thinks the cops would never. And subscribe right now because this channel isn't going away and neither are these record requests. If you want to support the work and help me keep dragging the file cabinets into the daylight, join the channel membership. Members get behind the scenes, up-to-dates, and early drops. Donate. Link is in the description. Every dollar helps fund requests, copies, and the war on lost footage. And grab some BZWATCHDOG merch while you're at it. Because nothing says accountability like wearing a shirt that makes crooked paperwork nervous. And make sure you follow me on Facebook. That's where the receipts hit first and where the please take it down messages always show up right after I post. I'm your boy, BZWATCHDOG. Sunlight's coming back on real soon, and when it does, them whispers don't age well.
Freedom of Information Act. FOIA. BZ Watchdog News Network.
BZWATCHDOG.